It's always good to be prepared for food shortages. Current economic conditions with persistently high inflation make mundane grocery shopping more challenging. However, some products may disappear from the shelves. In this video, we compiled 10 food items that will be scarce this fall. So watch this video and consider stocking up when possible. But before moving on, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Number 1. Corn. The Russian invasion of Ukraine back in early 2022 brought a lot of chaos to U.S. farmers and the worldwide commodity markets. Recent developments in this ongoing conflict have only made things more uncertain. Russia's decision to cancel the Black Sea Grain Initiative on July 17, 2023, greatly affected the export of wheat and other grains from Ukraine to various parts of the world. This initiative was a big deal, with more than 1,000 ships transporting over 33 million metric tons of crops during the 12 months it was in effect. While the Russia-Ukraine conflict has undoubtedly shaken up the global commodity markets, crop conditions in the U.S. continue to struggle, even though the corn pollination period in mid-July was relatively favorable. Number 2. Butter. In 2022, as inflation reached troubling levels, you probably noticed that the cost of butter at your local grocery store increased. Well, this wasn't a coincidence. It's because a combination of factors like lower than expected milk production at many U.S. dairy farms and an ongoing shortage of labor on these farms has caused the amount of cold stored butter to drop to its lowest point since 2017, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. The good news is that a slight increase in milk production is expected for 2023 as Farmers Advance predicts. This should help replenish butter stocks as the year goes on. However, even with this increase in supply, the price of butter in 2023 is still projected to be 65 cents higher than in 2021. This suggests that stores may continue to experience some shortages. Furthermore, because of these supply issues will likely persist through the holiday season and into the early part of the following year, it's a good idea to be prepared for a possible butter shortage for at least some of 2023. Number 3. Tomatoes. California is a major producer of U.S. produce, with over 1/3 of the country's vegetables and 75% of its fruits and nuts grown in the state, according to MASH reports based on California Department of Food and Agriculture data. As a result, any drought in California could significantly impact the rest of the nation's food supply. According to Fox Business, if there's a shortage of tomatoes in 2023, it'll be due to the extended drought in California. The farm industry in the state is severely impacted given that California is currently experiencing its driest 3-year stretch in recorded history, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. With more than half of the state in a state of extreme or exceptional drought, according to the U.S. Drought Monitor as of October 2022, the odds of a tomato shortage in 2023 are incredibly high. Number 4. Rice. According to CNBC, a global rice shortage has been caused by a combination of factors including unfavorable weather conditions in rice-producing regions such as China and Pakistan, and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. At the global level, the most evident impact of the global rice deficit has been, and still is, decade-high rice prices, Fitch Solutions commodities analyst Charles Hart said. Rice prices are expected to remain notched around current highs until 2024, according to a report by Fitch Solutions, Country Risk and Industry Research dated April 4th. Moreover, the USDA did not shy away from pessimistic assessments about Pakistan's grain production. According to the current import and purchase commitments, the forecasted rice import for 2022-23 has been revised from 3 million tons to 2.6 million tons. Due to a severe impact of the summer floods, the rice production estimate for 2022-23 has been reduced to 6 million tons. Consequently, the forecasted rice exports for 2022-23 have been also lowered to 3.6 million tons reflecting the expected decrease in domestic supply. Number 5. Beef. The Washington Times reports that droughts in 2022 will likely impact the beef supply in 2023 and 2024 due to the scarcity of grass to feed the cattle. As a result, farmers have been forced to increase culling, resulting in fewer cows for future years. Additionally, the rising cost of feed has further compounded the issue. There isn't enough grass to eat, and it's become too expensive to buy feed. David Anderson, a livestock specialist at Texas A&M University, told the newspaper, "We've had a large amount of culling this year because of the drought." As per Beef Magazine, the USDA predicts that the average American will consume 5.6% less beef in 2023 compared to 2022. This decline in consumption is the sharpest in almost 40 years. It's mainly due to economic factors such as inflation, poor GDP growth, and increasing beef prices caused by the ongoing meat shortage. Number 6. Sugar. Sugar is an essential product in the American diet. Healthy or not, sugar consumption in the United States has risen in the past decade. Since 2019-2020, Americans consumed over 11 million metric tons of sugar, up from about 10 million metric tons in 2009-2010. Business Insider reported that India, a significant sugar producer, has decided to maintain its current quota on sugar exports. Similar major sugar producers, including Brazil, Europe, Mexico, Thailand, China, and Pakistan, are also experiencing low supply levels, raising concerns about a global shortage of the product. This could be the reason you've noticed a surge in sugar prices. Number 7. Canned pet food. We are all happy when our pets are well fed. Unfortunately, there's a lot of information about the shortage of canned food in American markets. Since the pandemic broke out, the U.S. has been facing aluminum shortages, which strain the production of almost every product that contains this metal, including canned pet foods and packaging for soft and alcoholic drinks. According to Fox 11, in 2022, some franchises in California, including PetSmart, have run out of canned food in multiple locations. Jen Moyes, Centinela Feed and Pet Supplies Manager in Torrance, California, explained that pet stores have been facing a canning facility worker shortage since 2021, causing problems with stocking up on canned pet food. On a positive note, this food item is easy to stock up and can be stored for an extended period of time. Number 8. Cooking and olive oils. Brookings Institution reported that over 70% of the global sunflower seed and oil production in 2020 came from Ukraine and Russia. This could lead to a shortage of vegetable oil in 2023 due to the ongoing conflict between these two countries. Adding to the problem is the concurrent shortage of palm oil in Indonesia, which is the world's leading producer. To prepare for potential shortages, it's essential to closely monitor these developments and take appropriate measures. Additionally, the olive oil industry is also being hit hard, with experts warning of potential shortages and skyrocketing prices. It's heart-wrenching to learn that the olive trees struggle to survive due to the intense heat. When temperatures are too high, the trees drop their fruit to conserve moisture or produce fruit at the expense of their health. Moreover, this after experiencing a disastrous olive harvest last year, following the hottest summer on record in Europe. Spain, the world's largest olive oil producer, faced a production drop in roughly 620,000 metric tons, significantly low compared to the 5-year average of around 1.3 million metric tons. Number 9. Sriracha. According to the LA Times, residents may find themselves in a culinary predicament as the summer temperatures rise in Southern California. Hoi Fong Foods, Incorporated, the renowned producer of Sriracha hot sauce, disclosed that the lingering effects of last summer's drought in Mexico still impact its ability to produce the iconic green cap bottles of this beloved spicy condiment. The Irwindale-based company explained in a statement that they are unfortunately still grappling with a shortage of essential raw materials, referring to the scarcity of chiles from Mexico due to adverse weather conditions. Huifeng Foods typically utilizes approximately 50,000 tons of chilies each year to manufacture its 3 condiments, including chili garlic sauce and sambal oelek. Although some production resumed last autumn, the company faces challenges due to a limited supply that is affecting our production, as stated in their announcement. Unfortunately, there is no concrete estimate for when chilies will become more readily available, and Huifeng Foods has not provided any predictions. Number 10. Candy. With Halloween and Christmas looming, more information about the possible candy shortage is spreading. The Washington Post reports that sugar supplies are extremely limited, resulting in high prices all around the world. Unfortunately, import restrictions only aggravate the situation for American manufacturers and consumers. U.S. government policy effectively monopolizes 85% of the country's sugar market for domestic producers while enforcing minimum prices for beet and cane sugar. Furthermore, the import quotas artificially inflate the price of sugar in the U.S. to 2 or 3 times the world market price, unfairly favoring foreign competitors over U.S. confectioners. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and share your thoughts on the subject in the comments section below.